Zherkóv is the one who's always like imitating someone when their general is walking, he's like walking behind him, making the same motion and stuff.
Oh, is he?
Yes, that's Zherkóv.
Okay.
He's always making funny stuff. So he's always doing something for funny stuff. That's always. He's always like make fun of people.
So first, the Zherkóv is laughing with this guy, right? Because you were laughing, and then he just changed.
Where did he change?
And he just changed and passed the three officers quite. So Zherkóv pushing us aside with his arm.
Yes.
With a breathless voice.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
What you mean by
same place, hallway, before you're laughing.
Yes.
So what happened? You just pushing him and
listen.
breathless voice.
I told you many times, you're not listening. You don't remember Zherkóv. Okay? What kind of person is Zherkóv?
Want to imitate people.
No, he wants to make people laugh. Okay, that's his primary idea. Always wants to make people laugh. Okay.
Okay.
Making fun of people, making people laugh. Okay. So here he's just making another joke here. Okay, that's all. He wants to prepare another joke. If you didn't read carefully, this hallway is very big. Okay, this corridor is very big.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to push anyone aside.
Yeah.
They all can pass through. So all he wants to do is make a joke. Hey, look, these two people are coming. Make room for them. He just want to make a joke.
Oh, there means the two Austrian people coming.
What do you mean, two Austrian people? There's 5 people total.
Yeah.
3 Russian, 2 Austrians. I already told you.
You said they means who?
Who do you think they are then?
I think it's Bonaparte, the army, because we will fight.
No. Look at this. Look at the next sentence. Stand aside. Make way. Please make way. It's like doesn't make any sense.
Oh, is the two Austrian?
Yes.
Okay.
The generals were passing by, looking as if they wished to avoid embarrassing attentions. On the face of the wag Zherkóv, there suddenly appeared a stupid smile of glee, with which he seemed unable to suppress. So the 2 Austrian generals were passing. Okay, they did not want to be have this embarrassing attention. Like they don't want to be looked at by these Russian people, because probably these Russian guys probably figured out that they lost. Okay, they probably know, the army knows that they lost. The Austrians lost.
Okay.
So anyway, remember you don't have a good memory. Remember, like the problem was like Austrians was always like, oh, we're they're very proud, and the Russians are kind of like not that important to them, whatever. They always say that they're always very good, but the fact is that they lost. So then they may be embarrassed now. They're always kind of very proud, but then so they don't want to be attention from these Russian officers.
Okay, but this guy smiled.
That's right.
Stupid smile of glee with glee.
Silly happiness, glee.
Oh, which he seemed unable to suppress, means hide.
Yes. Your Excellency, he said in German, is stepping forward and addressing the Austrian general. I have the honor to congratulate you. See, he's making fun of him. He bowed his head and scraped first with one foot and then with the other awkwardly, like a child at a dancing room. I don't know. He scraped his foot. I don't know what that means. He scraped his first with one foot. I don't know what he's trying to do.
What does scrape mean? You don't know?
Scrape means like drag across the floor.
What?
Drag across the floor. Drag.
Drag across the floor. I don't understand.
Okay, what can you do with your foot on the floor? Okay, there are not many things. You can think yourself.
Can you do and we
No.
know.
Can you talk about what kind of things you can do with your foot?
What you don't want to do? It's easy.
Can you
I
just
see.
talk? Can you just
talk? Okay, talk.
Can
with
you just
your
talk?
foot.
What can you do with your foot on the floor? What can you do?
You can jump.
Okay, a foot. I won't say that my foot is jumping. That doesn't make any sense.
My
My foot does not jump on the floor. Okay. What can you do with the foot and the floor?
Just walking. I don't know other things.
Your foot doesn't walk.
Walking,
your whole leg and your whole body
running.
walk. That's your whole body. People don't say foot, okay? people would not say foot.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you don't use your foot to walk. Your whole leg and
Oh,
your
you
whole
leave
body.
your foot. Just use your
But
toe.
that's your leg. Okay? This is foot and floor. You scrape. You did something with your foot and the floor. That's what it says there. You scrape the floor with your foot. That's what it says. So it has to be done with the foot. You have to do something with the floor with your foot. So what can you do with the floor?
Dancing.
Again, dancing is not just your foot. Dancing is your whole body is dancing. Okay? People won't say, "Oh, your foot is dancing with the floor." No, it doesn't make sense. So the foot is not dancing with the floor. So think of other stuff that your foot can do with the floor.
Just leave your.
That's a whole leg. Your leg is lifting from the floor.
So the leg connect with the foot. If you move the foot, the whole
Yeah, but people
whole leg will move.
People will not say, "Oh, your foot is lifted from the floor." It's mostly like your leg is lifting or whatever. They won't say the foot, right? There's no point.
I have no idea.
So you're not thinking. What can you do? What can you do with your foot? You can kick your foot on the floor. Kick. What else can you do with your foot?
You already say.
There's more. Scrape. That's what I'm trying to say. Scrape. What can you do? Scrape. How about your hand? Let's talk about your hand. What can your hand do with the floor? Okay, you tell me. Give me all the verbs you can think about. What can you do with the floor with your hand?
I don't put my hand on the floor normally.
Yeah, but you can, right? You can. If you're crawling down the floor and you're trying to look for something, you can do stuff with your hand in the floor. Okay.
Yes.
So what kind of things can you do with the floor with your hands?
You just tell me, okay?
Why don't you say something? What can your hand do with the floor? I'm asking a question. I'm asking you a question.
Pick up something.
Then you're picking up something. You're not doing something with the floor. It has to be your hand has to be doing something with the floor.
So draw a picture.
Okay, you can draw a picture on the floor. Anything else?
Clean. Maybe mud.
Yeah, you can clean. You can wipe. Anything else?
Wipe.
Yes.
Swish.
Swish. Okay, I don't know what you mean by swish. What else can you do?
Tap.
You can tap your fingers on the floor. Yes. What
Hit.
else? You can hit your hand on the floor. Yes. Just
So-
change it. What can your foot do with the floor? Your foot.
Same thing.
So start saying what kind of things can your foot do? Your foot is not the same thing as hand. Okay, you cannot do the same thing as your hand.
You lift and put down, lift and down, lift and down.
That means stomp. That means stomp. You're stomping the floor with your foot. Okay, that's possible. This is stomp. Anything else?
Okay, you just step.
Again, step is more like your whole thing. That's not something your foot is doing with the floor. Okay, this is more like what your body is doing. Stepping is
But
not
it's a foot
stepping.
lead, okay?
Stepping is not something to do with the floor. It's about how your body is moving. Okay, so you don't say that with the floor. You have to do something to the floor. Okay. Stomp is because you're hitting the floor with your foot. That's stomping. Stepping is not like you're doing something with the floor. It's just yourself. You're stepping. So it's not to do with the floor. Okay, you know horse? Okay, so think about horses. What do horses do with the floor? Horse. You've seen horses?
They just keep hitting the floor, maybe.
They have many different things that they do. Like especially the front leg. What do they do? The front leg.
Yeah, they just.
Suppose they're angry, upset. What can they do?
They just leave the foot
No.
very high.
They do this. They go forward and go like this. Like the front leg goes like this.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
That's scraping. You're scraping.
Oh.
You're scraping the floor with your foot. You're scraping it.
Scraping, just like a horse.
Yes.